Elevator wait times are at all-time highs in Evans Hall. We sent reporter Howie Axton to investigate. Howie?
That's right, George. Things have been awful. The lines are very long, and since academics here lack a basic understanding of social norms, it's a complete scramble to get into the first elevator door that opens.
That's weird. Why wouldn't the people who were waiting the longest just be allowed to enter the elevator first?
I don't know. We even witnessed able-bodied undergraduates taking the elevator to the second floor. Watch this. Excuse me. Why did you take the elevator to the second floor? Do you have a disability? Is this fair to economists? Excuse me, I asked you a question.
Wow, great reporting, Howie. Some sad news today, as famed macroeconomist David Romer was hospitalized following a bizarre pedagogical stunt. Witnesses say the professor was standing on a classroom table when he slipped and fell, jeopardizing the release date of the 5th edition of his highly lucrative textbook. We spoke to one student at the scene.
He likes to stand on the table when he tells us a very important thing.
What was the important thing?
I think it's about regression. Did you smell that? It smells like free food. I have to go, sorry.
We have a special report from an investigation of the Econ Grads list. The results may shock you.
That's right, George. Through an exhaustive search of our Gmail's spam folder, we found some distressing patterns. 78% of emails sent over the department listserv are actually desperate cries for attention. One email, subject line, Dissertation Fellowship Opportunity with the Minneapolis Fed, reads, "Help, help, I'm so very, very lonely. I miss Patrick." 54% of emails announce fellowships that no one in the department is eligible for. 34% of the emails are from UC Berkeley's program in critical theory, including 2 emails inviting students to reading the hell out of Derrida, the octopus. This flow of emails persists despite record non-attendance by the entire department and the accurate perception that postmodernism is the scourge of academia.
Wow, Howie, this is distressing stuff. I feel badly for the students.
Well, they're not entirely free of blame either. Several emails attempted to sell IKEA furniture at unrealistically low depreciation rates, like these ottoman chairs offered for just $10 less than the new price.
Disgusting. OPEC, the Organization for the Prevention of Extraneous Knowledge, has released its non-study list for finals week, including monotone games, the Calvo model, and Anscombe-Aumann utility representations. Students caught studying these subjects will likely face sanctions from the organization, which said in a prepared statement, quote, "Cooperation is a sustainable equilibrium in repeated games." It's now time for our weekly Ask the Expert segment. We all know the economy has been in dire straits. We asked a world-famous labor economist for advice on the age-old problem of getting a job.
So what's the best way to get a job in this economy today?
So what you need to do is you signal your ability, which, well, colleges increase your ability, or it makes you more able. It's not just signaling, so you signal to the employer and you can sell your ability to firms.
Yeah, but how do you actually get a job?
Well, employers, they observe the signal, and on that basis, do firms get to ask you questions?
Yeah.
Like an interview?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, someone should study that. Labor economists have really advanced tools for studying these questions.
The economist's answers to my questions were pretty complicated, but after thinking about it for a while, I think I've decided where I'm going to go the next time I need a job. Back to you, George.
Moving on to our fashion report. We got word recently that the economic theorist David Ahn has purchased a new tie. Fashion reporter Arlette Russell is on the scene.
Yes, we found out that Mr. Ahn will be debuting his new tie in his introductory theory course, and he was a scramble to get to the lecture hall in time. Mr. Ahn has long been considered a fashion leader in the department, and many students look to him for indicators on the latest trends.
Well, can we see the tie?
Yes, here it is. It's incredibly skinny. Some people question that it is even a tie. They claim that it is just a shoelace. Mr. Han, of course, is above these considerations.
That's fascinating. What else do we know about this On character?
Honestly, George, he's undergone quite a transformation since he joined the faculty at Berkeley. Our research team uncovered this never-before broadcast image from Han's early years, clearly before he really came in touch with his style. It had raised a question about whether his glasses are really prescription.
Truly fascinating. Any other news on the fashion front?
Ben Faber is still wearing a hoodie. It's high quality, but nonetheless disconcerting.
The economics world is reeling this evening from a scathing report that questioned Shahar Kharif and David On's platform for accurately estimating ambiguity aversion. The study heavily relied on a three-dimensional interface in which subjects manipulated geometric shapes corresponding to investments in securities. This interface, the report alleges, was actually just a Windows screensaver, and the data captured only students' random clicks on pretty colors and not their decision under uncertainty. The two theorists could not be contacted, but we were able to speak with one of their colleagues.
Yeah, I always doubted that this had any relevance for economic behavior.
Well, when I first saw the study, I was highly suspicious because I've never heard of triangles in economics.